Welcome to the George Groves Boxing Club. This is just a little taster of the weekend's action to come. This podcast brought to you in partnership with Coin Poker, so we thank them immensely. But our guest right now is none other than Chaos Lee Cutler. Or is it Lee Chaos Cutler? Which way around is it, Lee?
However you want it, but Lee Chaos Cutler is probably the one that most people go for.
That's what we're trying to get the... What's that called? I've been a while since I've been at school, where you got the alliteration. Alliteration, that's the words. Chaos Cutler.
I wasn't that academic in school, so...
Chaos, yeah. Well, you brought the chaos, mate, I'm sure. You are fighting this weekend. You're up on that Liverpool card. It's the boxer card up on Sky. You're fighting Stephen McKenna. Welterweight, there's a title on the line. WBC title, so it means you've got to make the weight. And just before we started, you told me you've got your check weigh Wednesday.
Yeah.
And this is the first title fight, or the first time you've made the championship weight in a few fights. Is that right?
No. I boxed for the English title last, which was super welterweight, and this is super welterweight as well. So I've made the last couple have actually been because I had an eliminator at the stadium when Chris won the world title. For the English title, and then I went on to win the English title back in last December. It'll be a year and 4 days since I've been in the ring. Because
that was in Bournemouth, as you said, and that was CBS Masterneck. That was the headliner that night, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was.
Yeah. So you like to get one in just for Christmas. So what's happened? Why has it been a year that we haven't seen you in action? You've gone on a great run, boxing really well. We've had to wait 12 months for this.
It's just been a stressful year in and outside the ring. But I've stayed consistent in the gym all year round. As I've been up here, sort of looking forward to a little break with the family and stuff over Christmas. But it's just been a real stressful year. Had a couple of injuries. Was meant to fight McKenna back at the stadium in that was mentioned. There's a few business offers and stuff that was absolutely appalling compared to my last fight. But things happen for a reason. Been in the gym for a long time now, and I'm ready for the fight come Saturday.
How's camp been? It's always been great, hasn't it? We always say the same thing. When we're boxing, there's never a different side to that story. But you're feeling good. So you're up in London where you train. You're from Bournemouth. I know you sometimes bunk with CBS when he's in and out of camp. So you're flat sharing up there, but he's not up there at the moment. You feeling a bit lonely?
It is a bit lonely at the minute. It's good fun when Chris is up here. Because we're just both on this mission together. Do you know, he's going through it all together. But since his fight, he's been at home, and I've been just here. So in the evenings, it's a bit boring, but I try and keep myself busy. But
And is he texting you through like, keep the light? Don't put all the lights on. Don't go with the heat. Don't go out with the heating on. Like, is he on your case because he knows he's not there? He don't want you to rack up some bills.
Yeah, to be fair, he hasn't been like that. I'm actually, sleeping on his bed that he's got. He's got this like mattress that he spent a load of money on this mattress.
That somehow does sound a lot like Chris Billam-Smith.
Yeah.
He's invested in something that he's read somewhere that gives him a benefit,
it regulates your body temperature and all sorts. But he's like, mate, sleep on my mattress. And I'm like, all right, I will.
What does it smell like? What does this mattress smell like? Does it smell good?
Oh, it's filthy. Absolutely.
You don't
filthy.
like to think about it, yeah?
No,
So when you two are up in London in camp, what do you do that we don't know about to, I don't know, maybe kill the time together when you're not in the gym? Just a bit of, what's the bonding exercises? What did you guys get up to?
We don't get up, well, to be fair, just chatting a little bit about boxing, maybe watch a Netflix series or something. Most of the time he'll sit in his room and I'll sit in my room, and then don't really do much. We done a little bit of go-karting at the start of his camp for this fight. We were going down to the Tottenham Stadium, going on the F1 drive.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he got an Xbox in. Well, Josh Pritchard got the Xbox here, and then they actually got a little car, like a steering wheel and everything. They were playing on that quite a bit. which was annoying me because I wasn't very good at it, not very good at
Yep.
those sort of games. So
Yep.
yeah, it was just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, I suppose, and yeah, look forward to going home at the weekends and chilling with the family, and friends.
Yeah, that sounds it. I mean, you can't pretend, you can't let the family know who are at home missing you that you're actually having a fantastic time, in camp. It has to be, it's boring, I'm working, it's hard, there's nothing to do. I can't even beat CBS and Pritchard at the video game fucking F1 ride
That's
along.
it.
Which you probably can't. I can imagine little JP living his dream, and he behind the
Yeah,
steering wheel.
he absolutely loves it. I don't even know where he got it from, but it's some sort of it's put together pretty well, and they took it quite serious for a good amount of time. But as quick as it come in, it's sort of gone out, and they haven't played it since. But the Xbox is still here, and the car is still here, sort of getting in the way.
Wicked. Tell me what fight week's like for you, Lee. Does it change, or have you now done enough fights now where you know what fight week entails?
Well,
Like
this
for
is only the second one with the McGuigan gym and Josh under Josh. So yeah, it's a little bit different, but I've sort of gone through them with all the other guys and girls in the gym, so I know sort of how it works for them. So yeah, there's not much difference, but yeah, it's just good being around the sort of high level people that I'm around. When I was down in Bournemouth training sort of on my own, it was sort of I was left to my own devices a little bit. There's no one else you can bounce ideas off of or ask questions and stuff. It's nice to be around like a team atmosphere, even though it's an individual sport. You know what the gym's like. It's quite like team orientated, and it's great. It's great for fight week.
Yeah, so at the time of recording, this is Monday night or fight week. So I'm not sure when we'll be able to get this out, but you're still in London. You're going to travel up to Liverpool on Wednesday.
Yeah,
You got your last checkway, or I suppose that is your last checkway. Official checkway
yeah,
is Wednesday morning, and you've
indeed.
got to be 3% over. Is it 3% for you?
I think so. Yeah, I believe it is 3%. I
Yeah, don't
think
get
it's
that
like
wrong.
71.6 kilos or something. I think I've got to be, and
Yep.
the championship weight's about 69.8. I believe 69.7. So I'll leave that to those guys. My weight's good. I just just turn up.
So you're fighting McKenna.
Yeah,
This is a fight that's been sort of in the running, in the making for quite some time now. You say you're supposed to have had it earlier on in the year, and there's been injuries and there's been other reasons why it hasn't come to this point. But how are you feeling about the fight? Are you excited about the fight? Are you nervous about the fight? Is this a sort of opponent that you would love to fight, enjoy fighting, or is he a bit of a nightmare?
yeah, for sure, for sure. He's got. I'm really excited about the fight. It's on paper, it's an exciting fight. I'm a come forward fighter. So is he. He's always in entertaining fights. I can box a bit of both. I can box. I can have a scrap. So I think he's got more questions to answer after his last couple of performances. But yeah, I'm the underdog with the bookies, and it's a fight I get excited for. And you sort of had a
Why,
little bit
why,
of.
why are you the underdog with the bookies, do you think?
I have no clue because I think he's just knocked everyone out, and yeah, I believe I've been in there with better people. Obviously, lost to Brad Ray, which was just got caught cold and early doors. But my last two fights, I believe, are better than both of his last two opponents. But that means nothing on fight night. It doesn't mean anything. But I think it's just the way he's stopped all of his opponents, be it journeyman or whatever. So, but that doesn't mean nothing in the gym. Look at what my good mate Chris has gone on to done. I think he's been underdog with all of his fights, and he most of the time comes through, bar the last one. But yeah, being around these people, you experience this sort of stuff, like in the gym with the likes of the people that I'm around all the time. So it's not foreign territory to be the underdog, or because they're always in big fights, and I'm just sort of loving being in the gym and around these people that go through this all the time.
I see your interview I suppose it's an interview. You and McKenna on Sky Sports. Andy Scott's, I think, is hosting it, and there's loads of back and forth. Do you feel like your stuff landed with him, as in the stuff you're trying to get across to him? Do you think it went in, or do you think not? Because sometimes you'll be having that to and fro with an opponent, and you're thinking, I either trying to convince the crowd or I'm trying to convince his team. Sometimes I might just want to convince him that actually what I'm saying is the truth. And you're in big trouble or whatever you might be saying.
Yeah.
Do you think you had that with him? Or do you think it fell on deaf
To
ears?
be honest, I think he's just a very delusional guy because he's walked through all of his opponents. I just think he's delusional. So it doesn't really bother me because on fight night, none of that matters really. With some people it does. I don't think it will with him because he boxes the same way, and he would be stupid to box the same way that he has done in the past against someone like me. But we're going to see on fight night, aren't we? I think he knows I'm his hardest, his toughest test. He may just say, "Oh, it's just another fight and I'm an easy fight," but like it's all just like you've been in loads of him, George. Which I've watched growing up and stuff, and you've got under people's skin. But I think some people just are so deluded that it doesn't really matter to them. Do you know what I mean? So, and I think he's one of them. So, whether he's taking it in or not, it's not an issue. It's not an issue to me. It's just we're just going to see on fight night.
If he does show up and he doesn't fight the way he always fights, do you see that as that's a little nod to you, then, isn't it? That's you doing your job well.
For sure, yeah. If he comes out and tries to box a little bit more than he ever has done, it's just straight away it's like a tick. It's like, okay, he's taken me a lot more serious than he has these other guys. So yeah, and then the fight could be a little bit more interesting. And that's why we love boxing, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Have you got a prediction for us for Saturday night, or are you saving it?
It's just going to be a clinical victory in any way for me. I'm very, very confident. I know it could be a tough fight at times, a very physical fight at times, but I'm confident of coming away with a victory. I've been in the gym all year with Josh and being around the likes of Shane and Chris and Adam and all these guys, and I've just got better and better, and I'm just gonna show a different version of Lee Cutler come fight night.
Lee, I wish you really well, my friend. It's an exciting card. I won't be there, sadly, but
yes,
would love
I've got to actually say to you, good luck to you and your coaching debut, isn't it?
I know, yeah. I've been looking for my my coaching badge just in case they come and find me at Border Control. I did pass it, so I've got to dig that out. Yeah, but my fighter Lucas Rowe makes his debut the same day, unfortunately, so we can't be at both. We'd love to support you.
He's looking fantastic in the gym when he's come down and sparred the boys, like with Craig and even Chris and stuff like that. He's looking fantastic. So really looking forward to seeing what his career holds. And he's a nice lad as well. Got talking to him last time he was in the gym. So yeah, good luck to you guys.
Thank you, Lee. You're a gent, mate. Well, I wish you a safe trip up to Liverpool, and looking forward to you stealing the show. I'm sure you will.
I will be, mate.
Thanks so much for your time tonight, mate. And we're bringing you back for a proper full episode on the GGBC, maybe after your win.
For sure.
And you got your WBC belt. What ranking will you get with the WBC after this?
I have no clue, mate. I'm not even looking into it. It's just
who's the number one? Who is the WBC champ right now?
I think it was that Sebastian Form. I don't know. I literally have no clue. I'm just focusing on myself at the minute, just my head down, and yeah, I literally have no clue. I think it was that real tall lad, Sebastian Form. Maybe he might have lost. I literally have no clue. I haven't really been keeping an eye on them, but maybe when I get a good ranking, I'll have to. So
yes.
We'll yeah.
Have that answer ready when you win on Saturday night. You need to call him out instantly in the ring. I don't even know who's in the rankings. I don't know where I am. I'm number one, and I'm fighting the WBC world champion next. His name is this, and I'm taking his head off.
Yeah, that's it. I will do. I'll do my research.
You very well must. All right, well done, Lee. Thanks, mate. Take care.
Cheers, mate.
See you soon.
Catch you soon. Bye bye.